We've prepared our transposed nuclei suspension, which is sitting on ice. Next, we'll prepare the Barcoding Master mix and assemble the chip.
First, we have our barcoding reagent B. We equilibrate to room temperature, vortex, verify that there is no precipitate, briefly spin down, and leave at room temperature. Next, we have our reducing agent B. We equilibrate to room temperature, vortex, verify that there is no precipitate, briefly spin down, and leave at room temperature. Finally, we have our barcoding enzyme, which is stored on ice. We add the reagents in the order listed in the user guide. First, we add the barcoding reagent B, then reducing agent B, and finally barcoding enzyme. Pipette mix 10 times, and briefly spin down. Then place on ice.
We are now ready to assemble the chip.
After removing the chip from the sealed bag, use the chip within 24 hours. We will hold the chip by the edges, making sure not to touch the bottom of the chip. We open the Chromium NextGem secondary holder. Please ensure that you are using the Chromium NextGem chip holder. Slide the chip into the secondary holder from the left-hand side and click it into place. We will then close the lid, and we are ready to load the reagents into the chip.
If you are loading less than 8 samples into the chip, load 50% glycerol into the unused wells. Today, since we are running 4 samples, we will load 50% glycerol into the remaining channels.
We will add 70 microliters of 50% glycerol to unused wells in row labeled 1. When you pipette into the chip, gently touch the pipette tips on the bottom surface and slowly pull up the pipetter as you are dispensing. Next, we will add 50 microliters of 50% glycerol to unused wells in the row labeled 2. Finally, we will add 40 microliters of 50% glycerol to the unused wells in the row labeled 3. Do not add 50% glycerol solution to the bottom row that is labeled no fill. Do not use any substitute for the 50% glycerol solution.
We have loaded the 50% glycerol into the unused channels of the chip. Next, we will add our reagents and our transposed nuclei suspension.